around lineups and rotations. A strong start can set you up for the rest of the season.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, down low. And here are the Bucks now. Pass to Lillard. From deep three-point land. The long-distance three is buried.
The range Dame possesses is exceptional. That's what it takes to be logo Lillard.
Porzingis passes to Brown. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Prince against White. Lillard, a screen on White. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Kuzma down low. Brown's there. 4 on the clock. Prince, the pass to Lillard. Over Holiday.
Great contest by Holiday. For my money, Drew is the best defensive guard in the league.
The shot. Again, the miss by Boston.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
And Lopez gets it to go.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Holiday. Goes up from the block. Here's Tatum. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. We discussed Jaylen Brown and what makes him such a hard player to defend, and Coach said to me, Jaylen is a freak athlete and has become a really good shooter over time, too. We can't give him clean looks, and we have to guard him closely. Let's see if the defense is up to the task.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Now here's White. Lets it go from deep. He buries it from 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Lillard. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Lillard's got 5 points.
Come on, man. Did you see? I mean, just using his strong frame to absorb the contact and still able to finish. Wow.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. All right, here now a chance to see the top defenders at the shooting guard position this season. Number 1, Derek White.
This is exactly the kind of work ethic he exudes, proving he's someone they can rely on to get nasty on defense and come away with steals.
He's the kind of elite defender that opponents just absolute dread going against him.
Here's White. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Here's Porzingis. Banked it in off the glass.
That's just too easy for Porzingis. He just powers through that contact.
Holiday against Lillard. Antetokounmpo outside. Clock at 6. Boston pulls it in. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
An all-NBA level player, Jaylen Brown has done a great job with his jumper.
Antetokounmpo against Tatum. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Kick out to Brown. Second chance effort. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Now From the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Among the best in the NBA for a few years now, Jason Tatum. RJ, he's still quite young. How can he get even better?
Oh, he can just get wiser and wiser, and that's what happens with young players. They get to a physical level where they can dominate, but where they get better is mentally. They get mentally stronger as they get into these experiences more.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. His last outing, he had 20. Back to Kuzma. Shoots over Brown. And the Bucks miss again. The Celtics have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Damian Lillard picks one up.
Oh, that's strong stuff from Porzingis there in close.
And when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a second option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes.
That free throw good from Porzingis. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of any franchise in the NBA, and with multiple extensions this summer, securing their core moving forward, Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. Now here's Lillard. He's got 5. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Can they get it? And he elevates for the jam. Jason Tatum on the receiving end.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Celtics with the lead. Holiday with the ball. 11 points for him last game against Brooklyn. Boston again missing.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. Milwaukee shooting their first free throw in this game.
Defensive foul. Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo. One shot.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Boston has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Porzingis surveying the floor. Porzingis with a screen on Lillard. Here's Holiday. Rebounded by Kuzma. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
Now, we know he can hit threes, but Kristaps showing he can slam it too.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one. A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Jackson comes in for Kuzma. And it's Trent in making a change. Horford's checked in. And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
And the resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
It's time for the dance stand. If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do. Show us your move. See those moves.
Celtics trail by 4. Holiday passes to Porzingis. Shoots over Portis. Back to Holiday. Pass to Horford. Three-pointer. Counted from distance.
Adding the three-point shot has extended Horford's career. Big Al, oh, he's modernized his game.
Lillard passes to Jackson.
Broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Outside Porzingis. Pass to Tatum. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. This will be his third free throw attempt of the game.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
Cornette's checked in for Boston.
One shot. Find the lane. One shot.
And that one falls for Tatum. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And Lillard puts up a deep three. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Boston's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Bucks creating an elite tandem last season, pairing Giannis with Damian Lillard, who said people wanted to just click right away, but when you put two guys together who have always had the ball in their hands, it's going to take time to learn how to play off of one another. It's about making sure we continue to grow. B.A.?
That's a good perspective, Allie. Thanks. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them. I just love the ball movement.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 14 points for him. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. And these are the best teams this season when it comes to converting points off turnovers. 5th best, the Celtics.
And if you turn the ball over when you play this team, you're going to regret it. They just have a knack for knowing how to capitalize off other teams' mistakes.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Green's checked in for Damian Lillard. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. Boston leading by 3. Horford outside. Holiday a screen on Antetokounmpo. And here's Horford for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Portis with a screen on Horford. And Antetokounmpo, here we go. And Giannis throws it down.
Yeah, what a sweet.
Outside Tatum. Back to Holiday. Pass to Horford. Beyond the arc. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Holiday against Green. Over Holiday. And it's Green missing. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. Last time they met in Boston,
they came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
And if they can keep that same physicality, you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win here.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant, not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall too. I mean, it's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. In for Tatum.
Your box breaker crew.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Horford with a steal. Holiday against Green. Horford passes to Holiday. From the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo outside. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Green against Holiday. Here's Brown. No good with a layup.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Portis' shot is off. The Celtics with the lead. Brown passes to Holiday, and stolen by Green. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Boston?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
And he makes a first. And the Bucks making a change here. Connaughton's checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Tillman's checked in. that one drops. He ties it up.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Pass to Cornette. Unloads. The shot by Holiday, no good.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot. Well, that was clearly a foul.
Team is in the penalty.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gary Trent Jr.
And that one misses. Cadiz checked in for Boston. And that one drops. So now they lead by one.
When you think about it, they're trailing in part because they're giving away too many trips to the charity stripe.
Holiday against Green. Craig with a screen on Green. Holiday from long range. Giannis with the rebound.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Holiday with the ball. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. So Holiday will go to the free throw line. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
At the line for one.
One shot.
And that one misses. Well, Richard, with the career he's had, it's hard to believe Drew Holiday has only made 2 All-Star teams.
Well, that speaks to how much talent is at the guard position in this league. But it also shows how we tend to award offense over defense because Drew, his impact is truly felt on the defensive end.
Holiday from long range. The rebound by the Bucks. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Green. Now here's Antetokounmpo. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, and this speaks to how strong Giannis is. Able to still convert despite the physical defense.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for one, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And the free throw, no good. Celtics trail by 4. It's Brown on the wing. From deep. Knocks it down from distance. Brown's got 8.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Milwaukee. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
This game has been all about tenacity for them, getting right in the defense's business and winning trip after trip to the line.
And also, I haven't seen a lot of resistance from the defense when it comes to limiting their points in transition.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. Jason Tatum out there with Xavier Tillman. And it's Queta in at the center position, filling out the middle. RJ just playing at a faster pace, work the same in the regular season as it does in the playoffs?
Depends on the opponent. Teams that like to slow it down and can be methodical in the half court can make it a slugfest. You have to be ready for that.
That free throw no good. He hits the second from the line. And it's Holiday with the ball for Boston. Pass to Tatum. Here's the pick. The 3. Keeps it alive. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Holiday against Lillard. It's deflected.
The instincts, the timing. Holiday just reading things perfectly in order to come up with the rejection.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. It's hauled in by White. The Celtics shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Pass to Tatum. This one for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Portis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's the 3. And again, it's the Bucks missing. The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Holiday passes to Tatum. From downtown. Rebounded by Lopez.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Portis. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. And the upcoming schedule for Milwaukee. On Tuesday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors. Then on Wednesday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming to town.
And that game against Houston, no question they'll be amped for that one. Eager to prove themselves against a tough opponent.
Kuzma's checked in for the Bucks. Jackson comes in for Connaughton. The Celtics also with a sub. Porzingis has checked in for Queta. Outside Tatum. Again, the miss by Boston.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
Lopez against Tatum. And Lopez gets it to go. And the Bucks lead by 2.
And using that size to his advantage. I mean, I like it when Lopez establishes himself inside and looks to capitalize.
Tatum, a screen on Kuzma. Here's Tillman. Knocks down the triple. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Lillard passes to Prince. Down low. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Talk about strength and athletic ability. Lopez can maneuver against his opponents down low.
Holiday, a screen on Prince. Tatum from long range. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Lopez has got 5 rebounds tonight. To the paint. Stolen. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Here's Tillman. Pass to Porzingis. Lopez with the steal. Lillard with the ball. Guarded now by Holiday. Jackson. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul.
And now let's check out some of the point guards who have been lighting up the scoreboard. Fifth is Damian Lillard.
You know, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded offensive talents in the league.
Yeah, these guys aren't out there just to run the offense for their teams. They pretty much are the offense, and they can light it up.
The first one falls. Boston making a switch here. Kornet's checked in. And so Jackson nails both of them. Celtics trail by 3. Now here's Tatum. 26 points for him last game against Brooklyn.
Don't forget his 4 steals, just filling up the box score.
Now here's Porzingis. Misses the 3.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Lillard. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Big time rejection from Porzingis. You must be careful trying to shoot when he's lurking nearby.
And he's able to get it back. White, good. Here's Lillard. 5 points in the game. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Let's go, everyone. Give it up for your Bucks Troopers.
Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. Taking a look at Boston, and they've got the top spot in the conference, a testament to their hard work all year long. And of course there's the Bucks, not posing much of a threat right now.
I think for the Bucks, there's no doubt they feel the pressure mounting. I mean, failing to match those expectations from the start of the year is apparent.
And we keep waiting for them to turn it around, and waiting, and waiting. And at this point in time, I'm just going to say it's probably not going to happen.
Now here's Kuzma. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against New York.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
Porzingis against Kuzma. Right side White. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And you look at Derek White, Richard. The energy he plays with, it is remarkable.
That's his greatest attribute, his activity on both ends of the floor. Having a high motor is a skill. He keeps coming and tries to wear you down.
That's good from White. And he can't hit the second.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, it sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling. Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. So it's Boston now. After the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lopez has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Prince from deep three-point land. Holiday grabs the miss.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Outside White. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. White's got 9.
Heads up play by Holiday. He saw the opening and helped exploit it.
Lopez with it. Here's Kornet. No points yet. Right side Holiday. Outside Porzingis. Tatum looking it over. Just 5 to shoot. White with a screen on Kuzma. Tatum can't hit.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Outside White. Let's go with a three. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yes, so skilled once he gets in close. Kuzma has so many moves around the rim.
It's his first trip to the line.
Kyle Kuzma. 2 shots.
That's good from Kuzma.
Could be better from the line. Kuzma, a smooth shooter, but needs work from there.
Milwaukee making some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for Lopez. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Prince. And Green is subbed in for Damian Lillard. Al Horford's checked in for Boston. Jaylen Brown comes in for Holiday. So hits one and misses one at the line. And the Celtics shooting 40% so far in this one. White for three. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
That's his second triple of the quarter and third of the game. Keep building.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. White against Jackson. Pass to Kuzma. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Goes up from the top of the key. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Yeah, I like seeing Kuzma as the playmaker in these sets. He can be so creative.
And stolen by Green. The jam by Giannis. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Now here's Brown. 17 points for him last game against Brooklyn.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
Clock at 4. The three-pointer off the mark.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, and the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
Outside, Brown. Here's White. Boston again missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now the Celtics on the move. Tatum. And Tatum finishing the fast break.
Now you got to keep Tatum off the boards or he will jump all over you.
Jackson against White. Trent for three. It's hauled in by White. White's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Brown. Brown Downhill, lays it up and banks it in. Brown's got 10 points.
Carving up the defenders like a surgeon. Brown is gifted at getting all the way to the rim.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Trent against Tatum. Trent, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, nice fake by Giannis. And as a defender, you just shake your head.
This will make 5 trips to the line for him tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, he's still scoring, but he's gotten away from his first quarter approach when he was attacking the defense and drawing foul after foul.
Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Connaughton comes in for Jackson. Cadis checked in for Boston. Craig comes in for Tatum. That one's no good. And for Boston, they're shooting 35% in the second so far. The 3 from Craig. Fires in the triple. Craig's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. He's been spending quite a bit of time at the foul line. This is trip number 6. Tillman's checked in for Horford.
Al Horford. That's his second personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 1 shot.
So it's Boston now. They host the Hawks after this one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Here's Brown. The putback. Oh, Brown! The hang time is special.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
White against Trent.
2 minutes remaining.
Fade away. Connaughton can't hit.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with the fadeaway. And look, he paid the price.
And here's Brown. He's got 12. White for 3. The shot won't fall.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Connaughton passes to Trent. Over to the wing. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first half. White on the wing. Shoots over Connaughton. White, good.
Derek White.
Now it's a 4-point Celtic lead.